But anyway, how are you guys doing so far? Welcome back to another hardcore stream. Please load the game. Why are you being an arse? Anyway, how are you guys doing? Hope you all are doing pretty nice. But anyway, yeah, we apparently have to start by doing absolutely nothing. Great. I'd also appreciate Notice Live for the rate of 4 people as well. Hope you all are doing pretty well so far now. Blah. God, my throat is already full of like gunk because I just recently just ate dinner or something like that. But yeah, hope you all are doing pretty nice so far. Maverick is tired from the trip. He's not here, but yeah. That's all right then. But yeah, hope you all are doing pretty nice. How you doing, by the way, 𝗦𝗦cy and 𝗦𝗦cy, if that's how you pronounce your name. But also as well, 𝗦DC, Big Bang, and also I don't know, missed a lot of people. Juno as well. Hope you all are doing pretty nice. And welcome back to another hardcore stream. Since we have to start immediately by doing absolutely nothing for God knows how long, I guess that's the first thing we need to do. Wait for 5 minutes because. Yeah, that's apparently what Maverick wants us to do, so I appreciate that, Maverick, for starting the stream like that. Really appreciate it. Anyway, sounds so passive-aggressive, but anyway, hope you're having a pretty nice day so far. I have no idea how the bloody hell I'm going to start the stream, because I have no idea what playlist to listen to, so I'm probably just going to listen to the chill playlist as always. But yeah, hope you guys are doing pretty nice. I've been saying that 500 times now. Oh my gosh, I'm so good at commentating streams like these. Holy frick. Why is the song that I'm looking for not even in here? Also, Blue with the not freaking hell. Blue with the, 2 years of, like, freaking subscriptions, Jesus.
FoxNZ.
Appreciate it, mate. Thank you for the 2 years, mate. That is just freaking bloody whack. But I hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far, though. Hope you've been doing pretty well. Anyway, let's see if we can get this, can I get Spotify to work? Why is it not working, you frick? I just want this thing to work. Why is Spotify not working? Okay, anyway. Everything is going fine. Everything is going fine right now. I literally tried to press play on Spotify and it literally just did nothing. Wow. Wow. Spotify application's not responding. Frick you, Spotify. Anyway, how is everyone's day today? So far my day has now become absolute kind of shite right now. Because so far Spotify does not seem to really give a shite about my existence. It's going lovely. Use YouTube Music? I'm not gonna freaking use YouTube Music. The freaking skipping is really bad. Or actually, what I've like discovered from like doing YouTube Music is that whenever I like listen to music, it just freaking pauses. For whatever reason, YouTube just pauses my bloody like whatever music I'm listening to and tells me, oh, are you still listening to this track? Or are you still listening or still here? And I'm like, bruh, what? Why? That's the point of like a music surface. I'm supposed to like just chill in the background. Anyway, I've already had like enough experiences with YouTube Music. They should honestly bring back Google Music, but whatever, like that. Anyway, I'm just gonna ignore 𝗦𝗧. Anyway, let's get some work done. Chillin' beats. Please let me listen to the chillin' beats, I swear to God. Okay, finally the music's able to play properly, but I want to listen to Sonic Frontiers, please. Because that's the only thing I care about right now. Drake Wallow, how you doing, by the way, Drake? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Because you don't have Premium L, I actually do have Premium. So, I don't know what the frick you're talking about. Also, I'm paying like the cheaper version of Premium because freaking like, freaking bloody like YouTube wants to stick it up to everybody with like, their price hikes, and I tell them frick you. So, yeah, frick you, YouTube, I guess, for price hiking stuff. Also, like, the freaking, like, this theme has been out for, like, literally almost a month, I believe. So this is not even, like, close to spoilers. In fact, I played the demo in PAX, and this track specifically hasn't played yet. So, I can definitely say that this is not spoilers. Whatever. It's already been, like, part of, like, the promotion material for, like, Frontiers anyway. So, honestly, I don't really count that as a spoilers, because there's, like, a crap ton of tracks to listen to anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Anyway, what are messages I missed here? Anna Green, how you doing, by the way? Anna, hope you're doing pretty well. Blue says, it's crazy it's been that long, LMAO. I'm surprised that you managed to, like, get the, subscription rate after 2 years, which is pretty ridiculous. Anyway, how you doing, by the way, Drake? Hope your day's been doing pretty well. Anyway, I'm just gonna start pondering whether I should get rid of the bloody question queue thing, because it's just not being used in, like, the correct way whatsoever. It's just really annoying. But yeah, hope you all are doing pretty nice so far. Anyway, just realized it was a double raid. Was there a double raid? There wasn't really a double raid in the chat, as far as I know. Anyway. Oh god. We still have like a minute left, for heaven's sakes, Maverick. Why do you have to be like this? Anyway, welcome back, King Shard. Hope you're doing alright. But yeah, pretty much I like read most of the messages now. The entire chat is pretty much like dead. Actually, the viewership has completely died off because we played one game that's not Minecraft, and already Twitch thinks our channel is completely and utterly dead, which is always lovely, you know. I always enjoy it whenever I like play other like games, and Twitch says frick you to like literally anything. It's a lovely experience. Also, Sam Plays. How you doing, by the way, Sam Plays, mate? Also, like, I'm not gonna answer all of those questions, because, one, I don't really read manga and anime, or watch anime that much, and two, like, that's just too many questions, so, yeah. There you go, Yeedy. Sam Plays, welcome back, mate. Hope you're doing pretty well. 12 more seconds. He's lurking. Maverick's lurking, so I can just, like, scam him if I wanted to, but, like, you know, I'm a good streamer. Might as well, like, respect the amount of points he's, like, spent on that, but at the same time, I'm also spoiling the Sonic Frontier soundtrack for whatever reason to him, even though the soundtrack hasn't even released yet. Like, it's only a week until Sonic Frontiers is coming out, so, like, whatever. Anyway, let's keep going. Still have a crap ton of work we need to deal with. We have, like, all this terrain on the sides here, and, yeah, all this terrain over here as well that we need to, like, get rid of, so this is definitely not going to be a tedious operation whatsoever to deal with for today's stream, I guess. So anyway, let's get that work all sorted out then. Might be better if I bring some shulker boxes down over here. But didn't I put some shulker boxes, some shulker boxes down here earlier? Because I remember placing them down somewhere. There they are. We can easily, like, grab some of the empty shulker boxes and then just dump everything into it. Or all the new excess amounts of netherrack into this. Dump over here. Making sure that I don't have any more wacky amounts of, like, shulker box spaces. How you doing, by the way, Razor? Hope you're doing pretty nice so far still, mate. Yeah, that's full, that's full, that's all full. I'm gonna leave, like, the rest of the, shulker boxes here for now, and we're gonna use the empty ones to store all the, excess amounts of netherrack soon. That's gonna be pretty nice. Alright, let me just quickly grab some glass real quick. Tips on how to make you stay focused on work. I mean, if you want the brutally honest truth, I would probably recommend not watching the stream and just focused on doing the work entirely, because having distractions all over the place does not help you whatsoever. But you can listen to music or some sort of music to, like, drone yourself out, so that way you focus primarily in the doing your work, not get too distracted by anything else. So that's just some tips I can give you. But it might not work for you, but it really just matters to how you want to do work, honestly. Alright, break everything apart. Anyway, this is basically gonna be like this is basically gonna be the content of the stream for the god knows like how long the stream is going to last. I actually don't even know how long the stream is going to last, considering that it's now getting much more warmer here in Auckland. So I'm kind of worried that I might have to end the stream again earlier, because God knows how long this room is going to heat up, and knowing last stream, it was not really enjoyable to, like, stream for more than an hour. So God forbid, we might have to end the stream a little bit early again, but yeah, who knows. Anyway, Sunju, how you doing, by the way, Sunju Maid? Welcome to the stream. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Yes, I live in Auckland, and that's all I'm going to share. I don't want to say anything specifically on where I live in Auckland. All you have to do is just grab the entire region map of Auckland, throw a dart, and I'm going to be eventually close to wherever that dart lands. And there you go. That's all I'm going to that's all I'm going to say about where I live. That's basically it. Anyway, still a crap ton of glass I need to get rid of, so that's going to be lovely. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Break everything, time to break everything, I guess. Make sure all the glass is removed. Anyway, I have no idea what the hell King Shark's trying to say, but I'm just gonna chill for today's stream. I'm not gonna really talk that much, because there really isn't that much stuff that's happened in the background. I mean, there's still projects I still want to keep working on, or sorry, there are projects I'm still working on in the background, but there really isn't that much stuff I can really say. It's all still secret for the moment. Until I publicly release it, though. But does anyone really care if, like, I publicly release some stuff after a while? Who knows, really? But yeah, it doesn't really matter, because I'll just focus on the hardcore thing. Anyway, let me just quickly grab or replace this axe with a netherite hoe with silk touch, because I don't want to keep using the the netherite pickaxe to break all the glass here, or else I'm just gonna accidentally break all this netherrack here and just spill a crap ton of lava. That'll be really unfortunate and very annoying to deal with if that was the case. I'm so good at bringing down glass. Oh god. Part of me really wants me to automate this process, but also part of me knows that that's just not going to be very legit. But who knows, really? I mean, I'm trying to understand what you mean by, like, I'm curious, especially if it's YouTube content. But you also say the channel was dead, so why are you still caring? So far, like, the YouTube content stuff has been very slow because I'm still busy with other work. So, like, there really isn't that much to really say about that. Unless I can able to get an editor that's actually willing to work with, like, all the footage I have, which I still cannot find. It's still gonna be a nightmare to deal with. Alright, anyway, let's go around through here. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this sort of like a weird pillar of crap, or just like this sort of like containment chamber full of lava over here for now, because there really isn't that much of a thing I can do about it for the meantime. I mean, it looks pretty neat. I kind of want to build like some sort of like glass cylinder or chamber of some kind to contain all this lava, just to make it look pretty like scientific-y, I guess. I don't know what the right word is, but it looked pretty cool for like some sort of energy source maybe. It'll be pretty interesting if like I can make some sort of lore, some sort of lore to say that like all the lava, these sort of like lava like spots over here allow like this entire city to get power and all that stuff. I mean, it might be pretty like cool and all that stuff, but who knows? That might be a potential like building idea I can exploit in the future. Alright, empty all of that. Now we just have to fill this area in with nothing but glass. I think the core is actually like a geothermal based like station as far as I know. I don't think it actually was using... I can't tell if I'm mixing between like a fountain similar to like Deltarune or whatever like that, but as far as I know, the core is mainly just a geothermal station. Also, I don't care if I'm like close to 20,000 followers. The follower count rate is extremely bloody stubborn now. Alright, anyway, let's just keep going. Fill in all the spots. God, it's starting to get bloody warm all of a sudden again. I mean, I already complained that it was already getting a little bit warm, but holy frick, is it already getting fast enough for us to get warm in this bloody room. So that's really a very telling sign about how warm it's going to be soon here in New Zealand and during summer. It's going to suck. Absolutely bloody suck. Alright, there we go. I should really get another battery for my thermometer, just to make sure that I know what the temperature is in this room, because it feels probably more than like 24 degrees Celsius. But maybe 25 now. Okay, frick off. Who the frick is giving me like notifications in the background? Frick off. Oh, I need to update. How about you shut the frick up, dynamic wallpaper crap? What in the bloody hell are you talking about, Edie? Anyway, let's keep going over here. I'm ignoring the chat, frick it. Pure silence and listening to glass break. Kinda miss when I was able to instant mine a crap ton of ice for like Ice Nemesis. I mean, this is pretty close enough, though. Also, I love listening to this track. Alright, fill that in, make sure everything's all covered up. Frick you, throat. Swear to God. Alright, there we go. Make sure everything is completely picked up over here. How you doing, by the way, Robin? Interesting entrance right there, and also Mike Andrews, or sorry, Mike for Andrews, or just Mike. I don't know if I can actually pronounce that part of last part of your name correctly. But how you doing, by the way, though, Mike? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Anyway, I'm just gonna ignore the chat again. What are we doing today? You can do !building or !project to know what we're doing right now. I mean, technically, !building is more or less like explaining about what we're doing right now. But !project, if you do that command in the chat, would basically like explain a lot about what we're doing at the moment, or what this project is about. Alright, anyway, go over here, break all the glass around through here. Alright, see you later then, Razor. Hopefully see you next time. The 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶, great name. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice though, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶. Freaking Jack Buzzard, like throwing in some very weird notifications. Okay, very interesting. Anyway, thank you. Hope yours has too. I'm gonna presume that you. I'm trying to like remember if I said like hope your day's doing pretty well, and I would agree. Hopefully my day also gets pretty well as well. But yeah, hope your day's also been doing very nice. Still not using my freaking nether hole. Yeah, the nether day as well. I don't know why my brain is tripping all of a sudden again. But yeah, hope you're doing pretty well. God, my throat is not doing very well. Okay, get rid of all of that. Make sure everything is all right over here. I mean, if you want like a blunt version on answering that question, 𝗦cie, just Google what a VIP does in like any sort of Twitch chat. Because in a nutshell, it's pretty much just a recognition badge of some kind, without any major like special features in the chat, like compared to like subs and whatnot. But at least you don't have to like deal with like being locked out whenever emote-only chat is turned on. But that's only the few benefits it only has. But yeah, you can just easily just Google about it. Okay, we have a crap ton of bloody areas to deal with, so this is going to be lovely. God, I love listening to this track. I'm still using the freaking pickaxe all the time, Jesus. Alright, there we go. Break all the netherrack stuff here. Should I still advertise my bloody Discord server still? Even if the chat is very inactive, I guess? No idea, really. But if you guys are new, by the way, definitely would recommend joining the very wacky Discord server. Because at least _box is able to just throw in, like, a lot of, like, Discord invite links in there, so that's pretty nice. Alright, destroy all of that. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, make sure everything's all cleared out over here. Make sure I'm not missing any sort of detail, I guess, but I feel like I'm going to be missing a lot of details. But I don't think I'm going to miss a lot of details as far as I know. I'm just trying to make things, all the things over here flat, so it should be really hard to miss any major details here. I'm going to break this. Hopefully I still have enough spare red glass to deal with all of that. Also love listening to this track as well. Yeah, probably my favorite out of like all the Planet Wisp sort of like renditions out there. Cover all that. There we go. Dump all the excess amounts of netherrack here. Hopefully this inventory is not going to get completely clogged up. How you doing, by the way, Adam Pro? Hope your day's been... God, I can't even talk properly. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far, mate. Welcome to the stream. Alright, break... Ow! Break the rest... Okay, I cannot even jump over here. Break the rest of the netherrack over here, please. Thank you. Oh my gosh. This is why you don't use... This is why you don't use a netherite pickaxe to break glass on top of netherrack. You're just gonna accidentally instant break any other blocks that are beneath this. It's just gonna be a nightmare to deal with. So just use a different tool. Preferably with one with like silk touch, so that way you can reuse the reuse all the glass again. That's always ideal. Anyway, slow but surely, I guess. I mean, often, like, doing all this terraforming stuff is always going to be a grindy challenge. But after a while, it starts to get, like, a lot of results done and over with, so which is always a big thing. Always a big and nice thing. But yeah, I would doubt I will ever make, like, a much more smaller version of this in the future, I guess. Always trying to make things that are much more bigger than this. Alright, break that. Let's just slowly turn into a radio stream again. Lovely. Jesus Christ, this heat is slowly building up in this room. I would need to think how exactly I'm gonna have to, like, deal with all this heat, I guess. Because so far I have, like, a few theories on where the heat is originating from, so maybe just avoiding or preventing heat from going into this room might be a good solution. But then again, I don't know how well we're gonna, like, install that sort of solution very well, I guess, elsewhere. Oh great, some Call of the Lamb stuff. _V says, what are you doing? What are you doing? You could do !building, or if you want to know what the project is about, I would recommend doing !project instead. But yeah, we're currently just doing some terraforming stuff, and one of the major things we need to do first is to get rid of like the glass layer on top over here. But the glass layer is always very important because without it, it's just gonna spawn hoglins and bloody piglins all over the place. So we have to remove this person in order to like do any sort of terraforming stuff, or else, yeah, it's just gonna be a bit of a mess. So that's what we're doing right now, just terraforming stuff. Alright. Need to quickly... Should I lower it down? Nah, I'm just gonna have to deal with those later. I have to deal with those idiots later on, I guess. Let me move the glass shulker box over here. Honestly, listening to like Call of the Lamb music is pretty fitting for this entire operation. Frick you, frick all of you, frick all of you, frick you. Thank you very much, hoglins. They really are not friendly. Piss off as well, you baby. Anyway, back to work. Back to good old work, I guess. Rebel girl, how you doing by the way, mate? And also Mankeys as well. Hope your days has been doing pretty nice so far. If not though, hopefully this stream is gonna make your day a little bit better. Hi 𝗟𝗶. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. Ow. Ow. Also, why are you there? What the frick are you doing over there? Just perish, please. Thank you. But yeah, how's it rocking tonight? I'm doing pretty well so far. Hope your day's also been doing pretty well so far, 𝗟𝗶. So far, we're just chilling. And, yeah, just pretty much chilling while the room slowly bakes itself again. Because summer is approaching here in New Zealand, and, it's beginning to start boiling. And it's gonna suck. But oh well. We'll see how that goes in the future. But so far, we're doing pretty alright. Eh. My head is itchy, which is lovely. Anyway, it's been pretty chill for the most part. Just working on some stuff before readying for bed soon. That's all good, mate. Hopefully you get some good rest then. Anyway, so I'm going to send some of that heat here as well. We'll see, though. We'll see. Because I would always prefer the cold. Having it, like, slightly freezing cold over, like, it boiling hot in this room. I always would prefer to layer up and then just deal with, like, the cold instead of, like, having to just die in the heat. So, I don't know, really. But I definitely would need to, like, find, like, an interdimensional portal to send all this heat out of my room. Because the freaking blaze sucks like arse. Alright, anyway. There we go, break that. And then break all of this over here. Yeah, now I just realized that it's gonna be a pain in the arse for me to go to sleep now. Because of how hot it's going to be, no. Alright. I would gladly trade all of my perfect gem mint condition winter cards for all your summer cards, no matter the condition. That's gonna be fun then. Oh well. I'm definitely always never like a summer person anyway. Dealing with the heat is always gonna just be a bloody nightmare for me. So at least we have some people that are actually enjoying the heat, I guess, in some degree. Break that. X-Pro says New Zealand gang. Amazing. And also, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹, if that's how to pronounce your name. Welcome to the Fox Army, mate. Hope you're doing pretty nice. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice, Minnie. At least in winter I can drink hot chocolate without looking crazy. I mean, that's a plus, honestly, if you're trying to drink hot chocolate during, like, non-winter months. But then again, I'm also, like, someone who also drinks, like, a lot of cold stuff between, like, summer and winter at the same time. Does that make me also more of a freak? Yeah, I don't know, really. Because some people, like, in parts of the world also eat ice cream during, like, cold winter times anyway, so who knows. Yeah, I would actually think hot chocolate is, like, similar to, like coffee anyway. Like, everyone drinks coffee, like, hot coffee during, like, any time of, like, the freaking year. So, honestly, I think that's a less an offender than, like, eating, like milkshakes, drinking milkshakes, or eating ice cream during the middle of winter. So, who knows? Interesting, Minnie. Very interesting. Cold coffee is god tier? Depends on the cold coffee, though. Fraps are always better than, like, just iced, like, anything, really. Because iced coffee is literally just dump some ice cubes in and call it a day. While fraps are actually, like, worthy of, like, putting, like, extra effort in. Albeit it being a little bit more expensive. But I always like drinking fraps. They're pretty nice. Alright, anyway, let's see here. We have a crap ton of netherrack in our disposal, so let me just dump all of that. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm out of inventory space. Lovely. That's always something we have to deal with when it comes to shulker boxes, or just shulker box spaces. Ice cream in winter is best. It depends, really. I would say, like, winter ice cream does start to get a little bit, like, less special compared to, like, a summer ice cream. Because in summer ice cream, you would desperately need some cold. Whereas in winter, it's like, it's cold everywhere. Haha, my body's gonna freeze even more. So it really just depends also, like, on the circumstances. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 says, I have no clue how people are so good at building. I'm literally just breaking blocks and placing down blocks. So, like, this is not really much building, instead of, like, it's just terraforming. So it's not really much of anything just yet. But it does take, like, a lot of practice, and there are some, like, architectural and, like, design rules in there that require, like, a lot of people to, like, get, like, yeah, it does, sorry. There's, like, a lot of architectural rules that people need to get used to. And, like, it definitely is not, like, a thing you can learn in, like, a matter of, like, say an hour or a few days. It takes a lot of time to get used to and get familiar with those sort of, like, concepts. But once you get the hang of that sort of, like, sort of thing, you eventually get pretty good at building. But it just takes a lot of time, though. It takes a lot of practice. And that's from my experience. Anyway, there's an ice cream store in my city that's currently selling 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 ice cream. For whatever reason, if I can ask, specifically, is that store in somewhere in Australia? Or somewhere close to Australia? Just asking. I might try that sometime down the road, oh god. But yeah, if this is like an Australian thing, I am not surprised. If it's not in Australia, though, I would be slightly surprised. Unless it's in New Zealand, then I'm not surprised at all. Anyway, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 says I'm kind of good at building, but I have no ideas whatsoever. I mean, so far the best way to get ideas is to look for stuff that's happening in real life. Like any buildings you want to recreate in real life, or trying to adapt into like Minecraft is always a good, like, good sort of like way to start off with like some pretty cool ideas. I would also recommend like watching, or like not watching, but like looking at like a lot of like sci-fi related builds, or not like just sci-fi related builds, but like just sci-fi movies in general, and taking a look at the structures that people have like modeled for like films and TV shows and whatnot. Like there's some really cool looking like designs that people might want to recreate in Minecraft, and that's just some ideas. Anyway. I don't know if I missed too many more messages, so I'm just gonna keep chilling over here. Placing down the netherrack. Yeah, I have no idea where exactly that Vegemite like sort of store is though. But that's interesting. Not surprised though if it's in Australia or New Zealand. Alright, anyway, going around, filling all the stuff. Actually, no, I should not be using this stuff, actually. No, I need to get rid of that. This has to be, like, lower than, like, the glass layer right next to it. I'm an idiot. I'm a freaking idiot. No. This has to be full of glass. Alright, anyway, let me just, maybe I should just get rid of all the terrain first, so that way I don't start tripping again. Alright, get rid of all of that. Get rid of all of that. God, my brain is hurting. My poor brain. Oh god. Alright, go over here. There we go. That's all nice and like removed, I guess. Also, we can also remove that as well. We still have our inventory space still slightly empty. So that's good. Now we just added a crap ton of glass. And everything would look pretty flat. So you seem like you're having fun. Yeah, I'm having so much fun with like my brain being kind of stupid. But over time, it gets kind of like repetitive, and I just start to like drone out a little bit. And usually, just reading the Twitch chat can help a little bit with like amount of all of this grinding. Also, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹, welcome to the Fox Army. I feel like that's a reference to something, but I don't know which is the right reference. But anyway, I hope you're doing pretty nice though, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. Alright, anyway, go over here. Frick. One question, axe or sword? Again, it really depends on like the circumstances. Like, axes are really good for, like, dealing, like, crit damage and, like, a single swoop, but you have to be really good at aiming if you're trying to, like, try and deal that, because if you're doing any sort of, like, thing PvP related, you had to be very good at, like, how you aim and all that stuff. So, usually I would go for a sword if I was, like, dealing with, like, a huge amount of, like, mobs or players at the same time, but if there's people with shields, probably just go for an axe, so that way I can go for, like, single kills one at a time, or, like targeted kills, I guess. But again, it really depends on, like, the situation. Anyway, the Bad Llama says, have a great stream. And also, yeah, just not feeling, sorry, I'm not well, so off to bed, bed to sleep, so that's no worries then, mate. Hopefully you get some good rest then, mate. 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 says it's not a reference. Interesting. Because somehow my brain thinks that it's a reference of some kind, but oh well. Maybe I've just been, like, listening to, like, a lot of, like, random, like, pop culture sort of, like, stuff recently. Oh yeah, I hope your day's been doing pretty nice, though, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. Sword always and forever. Anyway, really is down to the circumstances, though. But yeah, hope you get some good rest then, the Bad Llama. Hopefully you feel better, mate. Sucks that you feel a bit sicky. Alright, anyway, back to the chill vibes of us just doing nothing but breaking glass. Oh boy. The fun content continues, I guess. But yeah, we still have to do this. Still need to do this, or else our brains are going to be completely and utterly fried. Also, I don't need to break any of the glass over there. The more important thing is, how are you doing today? I mean, I'm doing pretty alright, except for, like, my room starting to be slightly boily. Because it's getting close to being summer here in New Zealand, so temperatures are slowly beginning to rise during the day, and as a result, the sun is also hitting my room in a very, like, very annoying angle, to the point where it's starting to turn my room into, like, some sort of an oven. And I would not like to deal with that. But I don't have air conditioning, so I'm kinda screwed. So we'll see how that goes, but it'll be pretty interesting. The ice cream store is in New Zealand. I am not surprised whatsoever. But seriously, it's in New Zealand. How come I have never heard of that store whatsoever? What is the name of the store if you can like name it? Because I feel like I should already know about this at some point. Because I traveled like quite a bit in like around New Zealand at some points in my life, so I may have heard about the store maybe. But yeah. That is very not surprising, but also very interesting. Vegemite flavored ice cream, oh god. But you're not surprised whatsoever. Let's go over here. Coney the Gamer, how you doing by the way, Coney? Hope you're doing pretty well. Anyway, as a person who likes drinking hot drinks in hot weather, my response is deal with the heat. I mean, it's one thing to deal with the heat if you're outdoors, and one is to try and get some rest, and now you're burning in, like, what is close to being an oven in your own house. Like, I can deal with heat outdoors, because I don't live in the outdoors, you know. But if I have to deal with, like, above temperature, room temperature freaking, like, heat in my own house, I would die. Because so far, that's the only place where I have like, any sort of sanctuary, and now that's on fire, and everything is gonna suck. So, as someone who just goes outside, that's hot weather is kind of alright for me. But if I have to go inside and it's just hot all the time, I'm just gonna perish. It's just not really something I want to deal with for God knows how long. Alright, anyway, I don't have any more red glass left. Oh boy, that's fun. Also, the awesome soup, hello, and also a friend not a foe, hello as well. Hope your days have been doing pretty nice. Why am I back over here? Oh, my glass. Well, I don't have any glass left. I need to get some more glass over here. But yeah, hope you all are doing pretty nice so far. I'm not allowed to say what the store's name is, apparently. Unless it's like an accidentally censored word or something like that. Maybe you can try and like spell it out. Spell it out in the chat, and then I'll probably like figure it out on by myself. Because if it's like using a word that's kind of like banned in the chat, that's actually both hilarious and also kind of whack. But yeah, should be alright, I guess. Use Morse code. I don't know Morse code. Island. It's something island. Island. Duck. Why is duck censored in my chat? Okay, that's just... I mean, I'm presuming that's like... someone my mod team thinking that like people are gonna mistake it as dick, but at the same time, what? Why is duck censored in my chat? Okay, hang on. Let me actually like deal with that because that's kind of stupid. That is kind of stupid after a while. Let's see here. Let me double check. Block terms and phrases. Is the word duck apparently in this like word of phrases and stuff like that? Duck. No. The word duck is not in the I'm just gonna put it into the active terms. Why? Twitch, why? It's not even in the list. It's Twitch like thinking that it's an offensive word. Automod, why? Okay, anyway. So yeah, Duck Island. Very interesting place that actually I've never heard of before. So that's interesting. Anyway, it's because they don't quack. Wow. Alright, anyway. This is so funny how, yeah, it's so funny how it's a banned word. I don't understand either. It makes no sense. Anyway, Plinton10, how you doing, Plinton? Welcome back. Costardio, Coney, and also a friend not a foe, and Awesome Soup, I think I already mentioned earlier. Welcome to the Fox Army. Hope you all are doing pretty nice so far, mate. Inadvertent troubleshooting for the win, I agree. I must be a good Twitch streamer and like do very impromptu like troubleshooting while I'm like live. It's always the tradition whenever you have to deal with like scuff streams like these. Castardio says FoxNZ. Yes, that is my name. It is the one and only Fox New Zealand. I mean, I don't think anyone has ever taken my name elsewhere, so yeah. I live in New Zealand, that's why I'm called FoxNZ. Gotta love seeing more New Zealanders in the chat, which is lovely. Also, Marsman N wants to do some stay hydrated, so stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. Also, Big Rib Coney. Stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, let's keep going, boys. Or girls, I don't know. Anyway, friend says, I'm right now sitting at home sick right now, but I'm chilling. Hopefully you feel better soon then, mate. Big guys though that you're feeling a bit sick though. But yeah, I gotta love seeing some more New Zealanders here. I would assume Auckland. Yep, you're 100% correct. Not gonna really say which suburb I live in Auckland, but yeah, I definitely live in Auckland. I mean, it's a pretty easy guess to know that probably this person's from Auckland, but I definitely know a lot of other streamers from like New Zealand that aren't from Auckland, so it's gonna be whatever, really. Alright, anyway. Minnie says, I'll be back after walking my fish. Oh, yes, that is the quintessential, like, pet carrying activity, is to walk your fish. But yeah, hopefully that goes pretty well, I guess. Land of the Auk, yeah. I actually forgot what like Auckland actually stands for actually before. Like it's known as like Tamariki Makoro, I believe, but not Tamariki. Tamaki Makoro. Freaking me. My Maori's so bad I can't even like say the right words correctly. Jesus. But like I remember it was really like something related towards part of it was sailing and the other part was also like the land of like heavy rainfall, something like that. I can't remember exactly. My Maori is very rough all of a sudden. But yeah, remember it actually stood for like something specific around here. And honestly, it's a very good description for what Auckland is in a nutshell. My brain is unfortunately really dead. Also, why the frick did I miss this area? Why are you breaking glass? Because I need to terraform all of this areas over here. Also, Minishigo, if you want to know what mods I'm using right now, you do !mods. That's a pretty nice command for you to see the full mod list that I'm using right now. I actually kind of updated it a little bit, but it's very minor, so I probably would do like an update pretty soon to that list in the future. As long as nothing goes horribly wrong, that is. But yeah, if you do !mods, you get the full fabric mod list that I use. It's full of like all the mods I use anyway. And they're all compatible, so you can technically make a mod pack out of them. Anyway, let's go and make sure all these areas are fully open. How would you walk a fish? Have the fish in a bowl on a skateboard attached to a leash, maybe? I mean, that's one way of doing it. I was thinking of, like, just attaching the leash to the fish and then taking him out of the thing. But technically, some, like, fish, like salmon, can actually, like, escape from, like, huge bodies of water and just swim upwards from, like, any sort of stream. So, technically, it could be possible. Would it be humane? Probably not. So, I'm not going to recommend that to anybody. What is that even is that question, says Dogmill. That is a good question. 026 Mystic. How you doing, by the way, Mystic? Hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far still, mate. Alright, now we need to start filling in these areas now, so that's definitely not going to be a bit of a pain in the arse all of a sudden. Alright, give me all the excess netherrack that I placed back over here again, and now we're going to fill this blade terrain. God, this is really a bit of a wacky mess. So I need to fix up all these areas here. Raise this area up. Mystic says I have a fever, big yikes. Hopefully feel better soon then, mate. Hopefully able to get like a speedy recovery from that wacky fever. Why is my nose beginning to sneeze? Frick you, nose. Frick you. Why? Why are you, why? There's not even, why? Anyway, welcome to another stream where my nose is able to hijack itself. It's lovely. Also, did I... Where's all my glass? I remember I, like, dropped some glass blocks around through here. Oh, well. Anyway, I don't know about Feathered Client, because I never used Feather at all my entire life, so you probably need to, like, double-check that your, Fabric mod loader is correctly installed, and I'm not sure if Shulkerbox uses any other like library APIs of some kind, so double check that as well if that's the case. That's why you bring a spray bottle to hydrate the fish, okay. That's one way of saying it. Okay. Alright, anyway, time for some more chill Minecraft block placing gameplay. Because this is the quintessential like Minecraft experience. Like frick people wanting to like an end update or like an exploration update or whatever. This is the quintessential Minecraft experience. Placing down blocks for a long period of time and trying to make content out of it. This is peak Minecraft, ladies and gentlemen. Also, if you're wondering what I'm playing on, I'm not using any sort of client, just multi-MC and just loading up Fabric. That's basically it. I don't like using any other client, really. Let's go and make sure everything's all filled in. If I don't come back in 10 minutes, my house is probably flooded. Well, that is one way of saying that, I guess, Minnie. Or from Minnie, I guess. At least we keep that noted. Alright, there we go. Now we just fill everything in. Also recommend to anyone who's new to these wacky streams to join the very wacky Discord server by doing !Discord in the chat. And definitely press that Discord link once you do get the Discord link, definitely. At least get notified of more of these wacky streams in the future, so recommend that. Anyway, chill Minecraft stuff now. Rebba Girl, welcome to the Fox Army. But yeah, chill vibes time. Also, I'm not using a console, by the way. I'm still using a PC. This is still Java Minecraft, by the way. Anyway, Mystic is coming back in 30 minutes, probably. That's no worries then. Rubber Girl says, I enjoyed the wacky. Well, so far the Discord server will probably be the best place for you to enjoy the wackiness. Is wackiness still a word? I still need to like double check if actually wacky is still like a proper word. I mean, then again, a lot of people like quote it. Alright, there we go. Gonna make sure. I think everything else around through here will be fine if they're flat anyway, so that should be fine. Need to get rid of all the glass around through here and some of the netherrack over here, so that way everything over here is flat. Mini Shigo says, would it be funny if I stay up until I get 250,000 Fox coins and then immediately say, oh wow, tropical storm? What the heck is going on right now? With shulker box tooltips, do you just hold shift or left shift or right? I think it's most likely left shift, but you can also toggle to make sure that like you're able to like see what's the contents of like your material your shulker boxes like instantly. I think there's like a left alt option as well to like see what's inside. I think it's actually alt and not shift, but double check what the GUI says on your end. Unless it doesn't say, then that makes no sense then. Alright, now I need to lower this down a little bit. Yeah, no worries, Castardio. Also, big rip to 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹. Alright, let's go and fill this area here. There we go. Nom 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 nom. Alright, looking pretty good so far. Still need to polish up like a lot of the terrain over here though, Jesus. Should I flatten all this down? I think I should flatten all of this down actually, because I don't really have much of a plan to really just expand this bloody cliff face over here. Oh god. Anyway, we still need to clean up this area a bit, so let's just quickly deal with that. 𝗦cie says I only got like 30 minutes of sleep last night, so yeah, definitely get some sleep then, mate. Hopefully see you next time. Anyway, Castardio says, hey, it worked, thank you so much. I've tried to get this mod before and it didn't work for some reason. So yeah, glad to hear that it's now working properly now. And yeah, very weird experience that it did not work before. So yeah, hopefully that all resolves your problems then. Also, lizard guy. How you doing, by the way, lizard guy? Lizard, can I not speak properly? Anyway, Albert says I slept in and I missed the stream. I mean, you're only just like almost an hour into the stream, so you haven't really missed too much about like what's happening right now. Also, lizard guy, please focus on like your work unless you are actually currently doing nothing. In that case, then how are you still being paid? But oh well. But yeah, I would still recommend focusing on like tasks you still need to do when it comes to work though, but as long as you're allowed to just chill, I guess, and that's all fine. My profession is spearfishing. Interesting. I mean, spearfishing is a pretty interesting sort of like skill to like get used to, especially if you're trying to like deal with things like in the river. Anyway, Castardio says I gotta go. That's no worries then, mate. Hopefully see you next time. Also, mining will not go faster if you put up a haste beacon. I know that because I tried that last time. It does jack all. So it's just better not to really set everything up, really. Alright, let's just keep going over here. Yeah, so far, like, some blocks just don't react or do much with, like, haste 2. So, well. Getting paid for watching FoxNZ is my dream. I don't think that's a really good sort of, like, dream to have after a while. I mean, for some people, it might be, like, just a plus thing to do while they're, like, doing work and currently on a break of some kind. But at the same time, I don't know if, like, being paid to watch someone stream is just kinda, Anyway, I don't have anyone in charge of me. It's a nice job, though. I've been doing this as long as I knew how to swim. Interesting. So yeah, hopefully everything is going pretty well with that, I guess. And hopefully you get some things that are pretty good, hopefully. Also, I am Gay Dino. Welcome back, mate. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far still, mate. Anyway, Silk Touch is the one thing everyone wants, but nobody wants to get, or can get it. I'm presuming, like, you're asking if Sorry, I presume you're saying that, like, people cannot always get, like, Silk Touch, and I agree with that last statement, I guess. But kind of is contradictory to what you just said in the chat, though. But yeah, getting Silk Touch can be a bit of a pain to get. Gay Dino says, how long have you been working on this project? Only just, only for, like, almost 9 months-ish? Like, technically I started this somewhere, like, middle of February, or, like, yeah, middle of February of this year. So it's only been roughly around 8 to 9 months. I mean, compared that to, like, my previous project, that took, like, well over, like, 1.5 years. So I'm very used to, like, doing these long types of projects. And, like, yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, nothing compared to, like, other projects I've worked on. So we still have, like, a lot of, like, work we still need to do, but we're making some pretty good progress. I mean, that everyone wants to have it, but they don't want another pickaxe to max out. I doubt that last statement, though, because I know for a fact a lot of, like, very hardcore players really need a lot more, like, different pickaxes with Silk Touch. It's good for, like, yeah, making sure that you have enough, like, tools for what you need. My hand would hurt so bad if I had to build so much. I mean, you have to just, like, what's the word? Like, there are some mods that can help you with, like, placing down blocks a little bit more faster. I mean, it's pretty close to being, like, cheaty. So definitely don't use them in, like, a multiplayer setting. But, like, for some, like, mods, it can be pretty helpful when it comes to, like, filling in or dealing with areas without having to, like, click on your right mouse button all the time. So it's really just finding that sort of, like, accessibility features and just abusing them, I guess. Stay hydrated, by the way. But yeah, you don't necessarily need to, like, always use, like, vanilla base mechanics. You could just possibly just stick to, like, using, like, mods when it comes to, like, assisting in building, and that can help a lot when it comes to, like, physical, like, strains and stuff like that. Because repetitive strain injury is something that's not really, like, highlighted in, like, these types of projects, but they can be really, really annoying and painful. So it's always good to always protect your health over, like, yeah, the integrity, I guess, of, you know, like, your entire stream, or not stream, but your world. If you need to, like, do something to protect your health, I mean, just do it. That's probably my advice when it comes to those sort of, like, things. Alright, anyway, time for some chill vibes now. I mean, it's formed by the glaciers, but whatever. It's pretty chill. My stomach is not reacting well with the water, Jesus. Good old glass ASMR, I guess. It's a really nice sound. Not a soundtrack, but it's a really nice track in general. Absolutely trash, but we'll see. I mean, that's pretty much like what most, like, mid-range, like, GoPros are nowadays. But yeah, definitely try, like, a lot of different angles when it comes to spearfishing, I guess. Definitely experiment. Once you're, like, getting kind of bored with, like, some, like, parts of your profession, you can definitely experiment with, like, different techniques. That's always something that would always be pretty nice, just to, like, enrich your sort of experience. Maybe scuba diving, like fishing and stuff like that, maybe might be useful, but who knows. Alright, anyway, fill in the leftover bits over here. Oh, frick. Don't have enough blocks for this. Let me just get some more that are left over here. And voila. That should be pretty nice. Spearfishing isn't really much of a niche thing, because pretty much it's basically hunting down fish without having to use, like, bait and all that stuff. I mean, probably you would still need to use bait, because you want to, like, make sure that, like, the fish are, like, attracted to, like, a single area. But it is a pretty interesting sort of, like, profession, honestly. but would I say it's really niche? I don't know, because it definitely is a skill that is pretty hard to like get used to. How you doing, by the way, Gaming Berry? How are you? I'm doing pretty well so far. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice as well, mate. Welcome to this very wacky and very chillish stream, I guess. Very interesting. Honestly, it's pretty cool if you're able to like just go underwater and just hunt down fish like that. That is honestly pretty sick. But also very something that you had to get used to as well. Lone Star says, hi FoxNZ. Okay. Anyway, Gaming Berry says, yeah, I'm just waiting for someone special to message me. Haha, that's no worries then. You can just chill here for the meantime. Zalenlore, I still need to get used to pronouncing that name. How you doing, by the way, mate? I'm doing pretty well so far. I mean, slowly this room is starting to chill out a little bit, so at least the heat is starting to die down, which is a good sign. So overall, I'm doing pretty alright. Managed to do some productive stuff today, so overall, it's not too bad. Yeah, you do the lurking, Gaming Berry. You do whatever you need to do anyway. It's alright. This pretty much this stream is meant for lurkers, honestly. These types of streams are really good for people wanting to lurk. I really do not mind if you guys don't chat at all. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter. As long as at least one person's always chatting, it's all fine. Usually a lot of new people join in and they also become chatters, so that's fine. But if you want to lurk, that's all good. Hey, no, by the way, Kyrie. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far. God, my throat is really not having a fun day so far. Part of me really wants me to fill this area in, but also part of me doesn't want me to like fill this area in. This could be a pretty nice sort of terrace of some kind. So I'm kind of divisive, very divisive right now when it comes to like this sort of area. So maybe I'm just gonna treat this as like a separate sort of like ledge at some point, I guess. I'm gonna lower everything down towards like level 38 where all the glass is on top. So let me just deal with that, or level 39 with the glass on top. Let's do that then. I need to clear out my inventory real quick. Yeah, getting like a lot of dispensable like GoPros might be ideal then. Or you can actually go for smartphones maybe. That could also be beneficial. Like a lot of used like older like Android phones that are like waterproof might be pretty might be interesting maybe. That's just some things I can think of. Kyrie says, how are you? I'm doing pretty well so far. Alright, let's keep going and removing all this glass. Yeah, the camera can be quite horrid, but it depends on what you find though. Like a lot of like recent gen phones are becoming more and more obsolete, so that might be beneficial though. So it depends on really what you find. I need a good 17 seconds to determine it ain't worth the jack. But yeah, it really depends on like the scenario though. Zalenlore says, you're the only one who pronounced my name right the first time. I mean, if you're able to like read the name properly, I don't know how badly you can really mispronounce the name, so I can't really imagine it too well. But then again, I have no idea, honestly. Some people probably could butcher names much worse than I can. Akin... You see, like, names like these are gonna make me struggle a little bit. Sorry about that, Akid, I think. If that's how to pronounce your name. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice, though. Hopefully you're doing pretty well. Yeah, Akid, just call me Kid. Yeah, I'm just gonna call you Kid, then. But yeah, hope you're doing pretty nice, though, Kid. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice, because I'm definitely gonna struggle pronouncing, like, names like that. Apologies for that. Oh, boy. But yeah, that's pretty much where my limit of, like, getting names right is. Okay, now I need to lower down all the blocks here to level 39? Or should I lower it down to 38? No, I'm gonna lower it down to 39. Alright, all this terrain needs to get going. Time for you to get going now. You also need to be lowered by a bit. Kid says I'm doing good. You? I'm doing pretty well so far as well. Also, welcome back, Gaming Berry. Welcome to the Fox Army. Hope your days have been still doing alright. Anyway. I mean, yeah, you do what you need to do or want to do then, Lizard Guy. Hopefully able to get some good catches then. I tried streaming this type of content, grinding in that, and it just gets bored in no time. Yeah, it's really, really grindy, and it definitely takes us a bit of... Apologies for that. I can't talk anymore. It does take a bit of a grind and toll on your, like your brain after a while, but once you get, like, a bit of a routine in your head, it starts to get something that, it starts to become something that you get used to after a while. Like, I've been really doing this sort of thing for, like, years now, so it's something I'm already gotten used to. But for, like, people that are just starting off, it definitely gets a bit painful for the meantime. Anyway, Lizard Guy, welcome to the Fox Army as well. Alright, break all the great stuff. I can't speak anymore. Frick. I love listening to this track, though. Alright. Yeah, 2 months. Big pog, though. 2 months pog. Slowly growing up your followage. Do 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 do. Do. Why does my back hurt? I'm just trying to, like, maintain a good posture, and my back is like, nah, your posture sucks. Your straight posture is not straight enough, frick you. You had to, like, move your back by just a small bit. It's a lovely experience. I can relate to that. Fair enough. Gotta love having to deal with, like, sitting down all the time. Our ancestors are gonna be really disappointed in us. Alright, anyway, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna probably raise this area, or like this part of, like, the cliff face a little bit so I can match it with the new terrain over here. So we're quickly gonna do that. We have a side glass here. Why the frick did I put a white glass block over there? What the frick? Alright, anyway. Break all that. FoxNZ is better Fox than Fundy. I mean, that's pretty subjective, but who knows, I might agree with that. But honestly, it's really just down to whether I'm able to, like, talk to Fundy at some point in my life or not. Who knows? Maybe it will be a possibility, but it also may not ever be a possibility. And we'll just never know who's the superior fox. You can join his DMs. I don't think he really reads that much of his DMs, though. Alright, anyway, let's see. Still need to fill in a lot of, like, blocks around through here. Alright, there we go. Now we'll just add a little bit of blocks around through here and see how that will look. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. There we go. That looks a little bit more neater, and then we can use this space a little bit as, like, some sort of, like, I don't know, basement of some kind for buildings? I have no idea. We'll probably just have to, like, figure that out eventually in the future, I guess. Or something in the future. Right, so what else we still need to do? We need to clean up all of this crap, so that's lovely. Also, do we need to raise a little bit of this beacon here? I mean, I think it's pretty much fine as where it is at the moment, so probably we don't need to touch it that much. But in the meantime, we definitely need to move or raise a little bit of the cliff face terrain over here, and then get rid of all of this terrain over here. Alright, time to keep doing the work here. Let me see if I can try and match up with the cliff faces around through here. Good luck, LOL, indeed. I don't know how well, like, fighting against one fox and another is gonna be beneficial for any of us, so God knows how that's gonna go. Need to move blocks. Ah. Vox v Fox showdown, Jesus. Alright, anyway. There we go. Now we just need to get rid of all the netherrack here. And that's definitely not going to be a very tedious operation. My BFF spamming me to wake up. Rest in peace. Not a very supportive, like, BFF, honestly. Just spamming your phone just to wake you up. Amazing. Whenever I'm, like, thinking of, like, Fox versus Fox, I'm always thinking about, like, that one circulating clip, or, like, a clip of those foxes. Like, wild foxes just fighting each other and, like, yelling at each other. I feel like that's just basically going to be it. And I will not be surprised if that's if that's going to be the case. Oh god. Alright, break all this over here. Back blocked him for an hour. That's basically how I react to anyone who's like spamming my DMs. That's fair enough then. What are some wild animals that would be good pets if tamed? Most likely, if it's a wild animal, it would not be great to try and tame them, really. Because pretty much like animals are wild animals. You really cannot tame them that much. But yeah, I don't know what animal that's wild that's like better if they're tamed, as far as I know. Because foxes, I know for a fact, are not really great tamed animals. They really are just like very oversized like cats or dogs, but they don't have any sort of domestication, so they just pee everywhere. So I don't know, really. I really don't know. Anyway, Edie is back, but their laptop apparently died halfway, which is pretty interesting. But anyway, they'll have to eat dinner, so that's no worries. I tame bears every day and I'm still alive. That is interesting. And I don't know if that's completely true, but yeah, that's interesting. If you can tame them as well as dogs, what would be a good pet? I have no idea. Because I don't know how you would able to tame a dog, not dog, like a bear to be similar as like a dog? I don't know, really. Really have no idea. Right, that is unfortunate for Gaming Berry, I guess. Twitch Mask, welcome back, mate. Bears might seem fun, who knows, really. Not true sarcasm, yeah. I presume it was sarcasm. But yeah, I don't know what would be like a good sort of wild animal that would fit well as like a domestication of a dog. It's gonna be pretty rough, honestly. Get it? Okay. I did not intend to like go for that dad joke, but yet I still went for it. Okay, anyway. Alright, ow! Frick you, bloody member blocks, frick you. Alright, there we go. I still need to go one more layer down, but I just realized this area looked a little bit crooked after a while. But still, we're making some pretty good progress. I have a chameleon who is able to run very, very fast. Interesting. I mean, I'm not really surprised that probably chameleons can run pretty fast as far as I know. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. It's honestly pretty interesting to know how life is as being like a chameleon, especially as like a pet. I always wondered how that would work. Anyway, 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹, that's how to pronounce your name, or 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹. I don't know if I pronounced the name correctly. Welcome to the Fox Army, though. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice. He just spammed me just to say that he wants to meet my BF today. Oh boy. Well, I have no idea what else to really engage in this conversation, but oh well. Anyway, they're not supposed to run fast, but mine can. That is horrifying. Well, you got pretty much a speed demon chameleon then. That's interesting. Also, I have a dog that sleeps 21 hours a day. I think that's what we call a cat and not a dog. I'm kidding. That probably happens to like some breeds of dogs, honestly. Especially if they're a little bit more older. But yeah, that's interesting. Some pets are very, very whack in some degrees. But probably that's the reason why they're also pretty nice pets, or pretty interesting pets. Like for instance, my cat loves to play fetch despite it being a cat. And I don't know why she likes playing fetch, and yet she always yells at me to play fetch with her. It makes no sense. It's the St. Bernard, he turned 6 last week. Interesting. I actually have not really like researched too much about the behaviors of dogs, so that might be a trait that some dogs have, so I don't know. We went outside, I put him in the grass, and I was following him so he can't run away, but he just started running. He just went like, nope, I'm gonna speed. Just speed. Just a speeding chameleon just out of nowhere. I mean, that's funny, but also very, very bizarre if someone was looking outside. Like, what is this? What is this reptile suddenly just running away from, like, people? What the frick? Just speed. One chance of, like, going escape to the outside world, and he just speeds. That's honestly incredible. Anyway, he's really excited because he thought I was into girls because I never dated anyone, so that sucks. What? So he's really excited because he thought I was into girls, but you have a BF, so I am confusion about what the heck is going on with this conversation. Alright, anyway, let's just focus on the Minecraft gameplay, the block gameplay, and talk about wacky pets. Because I have no idea what to really say about this sort of DM conversation. Alright, anyway, I can fill this area a little bit. There you go. I still have like a bit of excess materials that we can use, I guess. So this area is now completely cleared up. We still need to fix up a little bit of this area, so let me just deal with that. Or should I shorten it down? I'm gonna raise it up, actually. My chameleon died 3 or 4 years ago. Ow, I bit my tongue. My chameleon died 3 or 4 years ago. That's a big rip. Big sad. But yeah, honestly, chameleons would be a pretty interesting pet to have. But instead, I got a cat. Or my family wanted a cat, and as a result, now I'm just stuck being like a cat dad for this cat, because this cat is really, really needy. She is really needy for some things. Anyway, I'm gonna have to raise up all this terrain again. Fun. But yeah. Yeah, LOL. Because so far I'm now having to, like, become unproductive for 80% of the entire day. I used to be very productive and able to, like, live in peace, but now I have to deal with a cat. Sounds like my little butt. She literally is a toddler. So honestly, you're not that wrong, honestly. She's like barely a year old, yet she still acts like a toddler. That makes no sense, and she's like a big cat as well. Like, bruh. When I got my chameleon, he bit everyone, but now he doesn't bite anymore. So, probably he's suddenly chill, I guess? That's interesting. Also, I can hear the doorbell ring, but I'm still streaming, so I can't do anything about that. I'm not gonna, like, go up and just open the door. Actually, why would someone... I think they're, like, doing some sort of, like sort of thing or errand before. He only bites crickets in half. I mean, that's a classic chameleon behavior. Anyway, Broken9147, welcome to the stream, mate, and also welcome to the Fox Army. And also Mr. Milky Moist, what a very interesting name that is. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing pretty nice so far, mate. Just not gonna question that name whatsoever. Anyway. How can he take a bite of your food if he doesn't bite anyone? I mean, except crickets, I presume. So technically, he can still bite, but he just chooses to bite whatever they want to bite. Meanwhile, my cats would always like to bite people because it thinks it's play. She thinks that we're enjoying the bites, but she just doesn't know what life is, or know that humans don't have very tough skin. So yeah, that's a fun experience to deal with as well. Yeah, I think like the chameleon knows that like humans are too big, so they can't really get like huge food bits out of humans unless they give them the food. How you doing, by the way, Gorilla Snake? How's it going? So far, we're doing pretty chill so far. Just chilling around, doing some more hardcore stuff. And still need to, like, terraform a crap ton of terrain, though. But overall, we're doing alright. My dad broke his toe and knows he's paranoid that my dog is going to step on it. Your dog is 90 kilograms. What? I'm sorry, I have to, like... sorry, I need to, like, adjust my head on that figure. 90 kilograms. For a dog. For context, I am less than 90 kilograms as a 19-year-old. So what? What kind of a dog weighs 90 kilograms? A Saint Bernard apparently is weighed 90 kilograms. I need to Google that eventually, because that makes no sense. Because that is not a dog. That is a freaking bloody, like, not a dog. I don't know. There has to be dogs that are, like, way more than 30 kgs, but not 90 kgs. That makes no sense. Alright, anyway. Let's just keep doing some more hardcore stuff real quick. Well, just chilling out to even more Call of the Lamb stuff. Now your boyfriend is also spamming your DMs. Rest in peace. Oh, well. Well, that's something you have to deal with then. That's no worries then. What's wrong with that? I mean, after a while, spamming DMs, even from, like, someone you love, is just really kind of annoying. I mean, yeah, that's why I really don't like people spamming my chat, like, at all. It's really annoying to read. Okay, let me just fill this terrain here. I cannot go down. Jesus. Yeah, thank you very much, Gorilla Snake, for that. I appreciate you trying to, like, demonstrate to you. Thank you. Gotta enforce my chat rules anyway. Yeah, we don't want to start like a huge like spam chain all of a sudden, because that'll be really annoying. How the frick am I running out of materials already? Jesus. Yeah, that's no worries, Gorilla Snake. Anyway, chill vibes time. It's already like beginning to make me worry that I memorized like almost all the melodies from Call of the Lamb already. The 1 second timeout, by the way, is to just purge the chat anyway, so that's the reason why it's a 1 second timeout. Wow, he just wants to say good morning and I love you, but spammed you apparently multiple times to do that. Lovely. You gotta love the vibes out of this entire like thing, I guess. Amazing. Anyway, by the timeout, the 1 second timeout is used to like purge the chat in case someone does like spam and stuff like that. So pretty much it's just there just to make sure that the chat is cleared up of like, you know, the spam and all that stuff. Anyway, Xander says, hello Fox, whatever you do, do not die. I mean, I've been doing that for like 2 years, so hopefully I'm able to keep up with the effort, I guess. But yeah, I'll make sure I try not to die, as usual. But yeah, I've been having this hardcore world for well over 2 years, so dying is kind of not really part of my agenda anytime soon. Anyway. Ba 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 ba. This is a surprisingly chill track that really emphasizes on the beats part of it, so that's pretty cool. You got a backup streaming plan if Minecraft dies? I mean, I highly doubt Minecraft will die, but there are like other games I want to stream if, for whatever reason, Minecraft streaming is just not something I want to do anymore. There's still like a lot of stuff to deal with. Also, yeah, enjoyed the FoxNZ box emote. It's just me trapped inside a box. That's just a great emote. Terraria. I'm not gonna stream Terraria. I only played like a few like hours of Terraria and then I just gave up after a while. Because it just gets a bit too spoopy and also kind of whack after a while. But yeah, I don't know what exact games would I want to stream other than Minecraft if, again, for whatever reason, if Minecraft decides to explode or whatever like that. So honestly, I don't know. Just letting you know something did happen because in Minecraft you never know your death nowadays. I mean, if I die, I would just start a new world, so that would not be a huge issue for me. Anyway, amazing Zalin lore. Also, I do use the wiki anyway, and I still don't understand some of the details. Gaming Berry says, I swear to God, I will throw my device, bruh. Why the, what the hell do people want from me? That's basically my life as a content creator. Like, how many more people are gonna message me about, like, them inviting me to their SMP of, like 0 people? It makes no sense. Just leave me alone sometimes. Anyway, time to go over here. If you die, you can start a public server so we can spectate. So I'll have to arrange something if I do die and something like that in the future. Because there probably are some like ideas I have for what I would do if this hardcore world is then like dead and all that stuff. There are some ideas I can think of that could work pretty well as like a sort of like post-mortem sort of thing for this world. But I'm not too sure exactly. Anyway, Terraria YouTubers, I'm not too sure if that would help still. Ow. My ears are beginning to cramp up for some reason, Jesus. What the hell's wrong with these stupid ears? I want to enjoy my Skyblock single player Skyblock nerd amazing. Alright, anyway, looking pretty alright so far. I'm gonna start making another new perimeter around this side so that way I can shorten down this bit of terrain and match up with everything around through here, hopefully. Hopefully everything's gonna look pretty nice by the end of it, so unless it doesn't, then we're fricked. But I think it should be looking pretty alright afterwards. Astro, welcome back, Astro. Hope your day's still doing pretty alright. Do some push-ups, Jesus. Doom doo. Doom doom doo. Doom 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 doo doom doom doo doom 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 doo. Bo bo. Yeah, that's no worries then, Gorilla Snake. Hopefully see you next time then. Be sure to get some good rest. I have no idea what this chat is slowly becoming now. But yeah, hopefully see you in tomorrow's stream. Because we're going to be streaming on Wednesdays now. Around this same time. So hopefully see you next time then. Vlog on Twitch. Welcome back to Vlog on Twitch, mate. Hope your day's been doing pretty nice so far still, mate. But yeah, hopefully see you next time, Gorilla. And also Saucy D. Interesting name. How you doing, by the way, Saucy D? Welcome to the Fox Army. Bum 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 dum dum. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you very much, Astro. You're really mature. Albert says I got school tomorrow, which is a big rip. But if you're able to like catch up with the streams, then that should be alright, hopefully. So, but yeah, a bit of a big rip that you're unable to, like, hopefully watch streams or something like that. But yeah, be sure you do pretty well in your school, though. Do pretty well at school, and then I'll be happy. I don't have to yell at you. Alright. Time to raise up all the terrain over here and get rid of some of the terrain right next to it, so that way everything looks pretty even. I have no school for the entire week this vlog on Twitch. Nice. Unless it's for like a study break or whatnot, then definitely take that sort of opportunity to rest, maybe. Unless it is a study break, then please be sure to have like enough time to study. I mean, you can always leave the stream in the background if you need to do that, but if it's like a holiday or something like that, then that's pretty pog. My school starts on the 7th, so hopefully you get some good rest then. I can't watch you tomorrow, says Zalin Lore. Rest in peace then. If you guys need to still attend school, then go and attend school. I literally don't mind you guys not being able to, like, come back and watch the streams, but please do while at school, guys. Anyway, a public holiday today and yesterday, which is pretty pog. One public holiday takes 2 days, though. That's interesting. That's a very long weekend. Dang. Yeah, I do stream in the the mornings for some people here in the chat, so that's fair enough. So as long as you're able to, like, make up the time, then that's alright. But at the same time, prioritize school and all that stuff over my streams, because ideally I don't give you much of an education whatsoever. Alright, gotta go, says Gaming Berry, because their BF is coming over. That's no worries then, mate. Hopefully you resolve whatever that DM spam was earlier. But yeah, hopefully see you next time then, Gaming Berry. Alright, time for more chill vibes, because my eyes are beginning to slowly die now. Non-stop bombardment of tasks a few weeks back. Jesus. I'm presuming that's what we call assignments or exams coming up, so yeah, hopefully that goes pretty well then. Northern Europe, we just collect all religious holidays and other holidays into 2 weeks of holiday instead of 1 day and 1 day there. In Portugal, we just have a public holiday here and there. That's interesting. I mean, I guess it makes more sense to have, like, a few, like, weeks dedicated to, like, public holidays instead of just, like, a bunch of random holidays all over the place. But then again, I would actually understand the other one more better for, like, people wanting to, like, long weekends eventually in some days. Or some weeks, sorry. But yeah, that's interesting, though. Alright, that should be pretty good so far. 𝗦chị𝗰𝗶𝗹, great name. Welcome to the Fox Army. I'm just not going to emphasize any further from that name, because I know for a fact what people are going to say. I used to live in Netherlands, so we could get like an extra 2 weeks of holidays. Oh boy. I mean, that's pretty interesting though. I mean, I can't really relate to most of the experiences because I live in New Zealand and we don't really get like a crap ton of holidays though. Just added to summer or Xmas holidays, which is pretty nice. So that's pretty good. I mean, I guess like the my throat is gonna die. I guess like the good side right now for me as like a university student here in New Zealand is that technically I'm already on summer vacation, and I don't have my university classes start up again until like February of next year. So technically right now I'm on holiday, quote unquote. But technically this is also like summer time for me to like, or summer break, and I have like a lot of like time to waste now. What does Old Zealand look like? It's underwater right now. Like, believe it or not, there is like an Old Zealand that's like part of like the continent of New Zealand apparently, and it's all underwater. But then again, if you want to know where the what's it called? What the frick is it called again? The original name of Zealand, you just have to go to the Netherlands, and there's like a province called Zealand there, or an island named Zealand. I don't remember what the exact details were. That's over there. Yeah, what the frick is going on with this person? Okay. I'm just gonna tell him to shut up. Let me just actually throw in some more wacky warnings, actually. One mod is to fast right-clicks this block on Twitch. I'm using a mod called 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹, which is pretty beneficial when it comes to like building blocks and stuff like that. It's a pretty handy sort of like mod if you want to like take a look at it. There's also like other like types of mods like 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹 that the same developer also works on. So I'm using a mod called 𝗦cije𝗰𝗶𝗹 for all that. The continent of New Zealand, XDD, I mean, it actually is a continent that's underneath New Zealand. Most likely caused by like volcanic eruptions that happened like afterwards, but also could have also been broken up from Australia. So it's pretty neat. The reason why like the area in the Netherlands is, why like New Zealand is based off like the province of like Zealand is that like Zealand used to be like a huge like port for like the Netherlands back when New Zealand was first discovered by 𝗶𝗶 𝗟𝗶, who was a Dutch cartographer. So that explains why New Zealand was named New Zealand, and why also Australia used to be called New Holland until the British came in and told it, "Frick you, we're calling it Australia." So yeah, that's a bit of a history lesson to those who want a little bit of history behind why we're called New Zealand here. Yeah, New York City was also called New Amsterdam. It's very interesting that we, after a while, Europeans just ran out of, very inventive names for anything for when they come and, colonize new areas. So, it's just 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 etymologies out there. Anyway, if you're wondering what crosshairs I'm using, by the way, it's actually a mod based off... Not based off, but, it's a mod from, called dynamic crosshairs, if you want to know or also get these sort of crosshairs in Minecraft as well. It's a nice fabric mod though, because it adapts pretty well to what type of block or tool you're using. So if you want to take a look at these dynamic crosshairs and whatnot, just search up dynamic crosshairs. Alright, anyway, that looks pretty alright then. Break all this stuff then. Ba 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 ba. Boom, boom, bum, 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 bum.
You've got mail.
I have absolutely no idea. When it comes to riddles like that, I'm not really a good person. I'm not really a very good sort of a rhythm breaker. Is that the word? Or rhythm? Not rhythm. Riddle solver of some kind. But honestly, I don't really know exactly. Let's see here. A riddler. But yeah, I'm not really good when it comes to these types of riddles. Let's go down over here. And break all the leftover bits over here, I guess. Alright, break that over there. I will be a baseball bat. Yeah, I'm not just sure how that would work. Anyway, let's just keep going around through here. When I was playing Transport Fever 2 in the background, I just saw a bear get run over by a train. Good old AI. Just AI pathfinding is always never completely and utterly stupid ever, definitely. Why the frick did I leave this pile of this lump of netherrack around through here? What the frick was I thinking earlier? Did I just skim this over one time and just think, good enough, I'll just deal with it later. Future FoxNZ is gonna deal with it later. I mean, yeah, I have to deal with it later, but also what the frick? Why the frick did I do this earlier? Alright, anyway, let me just clean that up then. Alright, let me just dump the leftover excess amounts of white glass, and we'll just continue on polishing this area a few more minutes from now, I guess? Now I'm debating whether I should keep this sort of terrace or not. Because similar to this area over here, I want to have some sort of raised terrace around through here just to make this a little bit more unique. But at the same time, I don't know if I should do anything about anything really around through here. So maybe I should just leave that for now, because I just realized I forgot to touch up on this area. So we're gonna quickly fix this area up real quick before I forget again. And I forgot how the hell I was planning to do this. Anyway, first things first, I guess, is to get rid of all the netherrack that's stuck around through here real quick. So might as well fix all of that. God forbid, I have no idea how to really terraform a lot of these areas over here. Pretty much 80% of all the terraforming stuff I'm doing right now is me just winging it. And sometimes I'm just lucky that it works well in some degrees. But yeah, often I just wing off like a lot of designs that I make. And usually it will work. For the most part, I guess. Alright, get rid of all this netherrack. Throat is already beginning to die, that's lovely. Also join the Wacky Discord server if you haven't joined it yet, if you guys are new or whatever like that. But yeah, I would always definitely recommend joining the Wacky Discord server because you get notified of more of these wacky streams in the future. What's not to like? Alright, break all of that. Make sure everything's completely removed. Yeah, the Wacky Block game. I always call this game as the Wacky Block game anyway. Because it is kind of wacky, but it also is a blocky game. I mean, there's no denying that this is a blocky game. Alright, anyway. There we go. Now I just have to figure out how to deal with this bloody shite, I guess. I guess the first... I guess to make things straightforward, I'm gonna have to, like, first flatten off the top bits over here. Then raise up all the edges of this entire cliff face a little bit, so that way everything's matching up. So that's probably what I'm gonna do, in terms of, like, everything around through here. What height should I aim it for? Maybe level 55 with the glass on top then? That could work then. A baseball is fat on one end and skinny on the other. I mean, I guess that would make sense, but then again, I could also say a cone. And that can have the same properties. Alright, anyway. Anyway, 𝗟𝗶𝗹, if that's how to pronounce your name still? Hopefully you're still doing pretty nice so far, 𝗟𝗶𝗹. Or 𝗏𝗏𝗏. I'm not too sure if that's how to pronounce your name, sorry. But yeah, hopefully you're still doing pretty nice so far. Hello, I'm new. Welcome back, mate. Hope you're still doing pretty nice so far still. God, my back is really not wanting to, like, chill for me. Anyway, hope your day's doing pretty well so far as well, baby piglin. And also, hello, I'm new as well. Oh. Get some little bit of chill vibes now. Yeah, so far my brain's beginning to slowly like fade off again, mainly because I'm slowly getting tired. Thanks to all the chill music. Hello, I'm new says, what are you doing? Question mark. You can do exclamation mark building to know what we're doing right now. Currently, we're still terraforming some stuff for our nether project, but overall the project is slowly getting to its sort of shape. So we're making some good progress right now, which is better than nothing. Gotta lower this down by a block again. And then lower all this terrain down by 1 block or something. So that's gonna be lovely. God, my nose is itchy now. Frick you. Alright, lower that down. Make sure everything is slowly getting like flattened off. So I might need to raise this. There we go. There you go. It's pretty satisfying to like do all of this. I'm just not gonna guess whatsoever, Xander. But yeah, that's a very specific description for something that's just not phallic. For something that's not phallic and also kind of not stupid as well. I'm gonna break all of these areas over here. Definitely will need to continue this next stream because this is gonna be quite a mouthful to like deal with. Anyway, welcome back, Gaming Berry. An electric toothbrush. Is it really 12 inches long? Because 12 inches is almost the size of a ruler. Because, yeah, like a 30-centimeter ruler. That's roughly around 12 to 14 inches long? So who the frick has a toothbrush that's that bloody long? Anyway, that should be good so far. Break all of that. Alright, now I just want to make sure everything's all even. Do I want to lower this down as well? I have to, because so far it would not look pretty neat if it's like very small then. Zero Banana, hope you're doing pretty nice so far. But yeah, hopefully your interactions with your boyfriend are alright as far as I hope. Gaming Berry. Anyway, what is this baby piglin wanting me to do? It's just vibing over there. Alright, there we go. Fill in this area real quick so we can free up a little bit more inventory space. It's on call with his mom. Alright, that makes sense. Basically, you're just able to, like, make some time then. Move out of the way, you freaking bloody piglin. Even baby piglins can be some type of a bloody arse, I swear to God. They always try to, like, inconvenience you in every single way. It sucks. Alright, lower down all this terrain real quick. Why is my head itchy? Frick you. I'm just trying to play the Minecraft stuff. I want to play the block game, and yet my brain and my body really want me to just perish. Frick you, freaking bloody mind. Also, frick you, piglin. You're already getting kind of agitating right now. Alright, anyway, go over here. It's just still following around me. Alright, go around here. Fill in all the spots. Whoops. There's some gas damage that occurred earlier. That's why there's like a little bit of like fire over there. Alright, so that area is flanned off, but we still need to get this sort of area also cleaned off as well, so that's something we need to quickly do before we have like sorry, my brain's already beginning to die, so I can't even talk properly now. But yeah, let's quickly do this before the stream finally ends. Very interesting, Gaming Berry. Why is this person coming to our house after a while? Anyway, I have no idea what Xander's trying to say in this chat, so I'm just gonna focus on dealing with this area. Alright. I'm beginning to like slowly lose hope in this chat after a while. Alright. My inventory space is beginning to suddenly get like inflated with blocks, so I probably should dump some excess material that we don't really need to like touch for a while. There we go. Still need to lower down this bit of terrain. God, there's so much bloody areas we need to terraform still. But at least we're doing it now. And so that way future Fox will not have to suffer for a few more minutes. Ah, there we go. Need to crack my back a little bit. There we go. But yeah, hopefully everyone's still doing pretty nice so far. What is this baby piglin trying to do? Is he trying to attract my attention? Or is he just being a weird ass piglin? It kind of reminds me of a cat for some reason. Also, I have not been paying attention whatsoever to my hunger bar. Oops. At least I'm not starving to death. CDog0012, how you doing by the way, CDog? Welcome to the Fox Army. Alright, so let's clean up this area. Alright, he back gotta go now. That's no worries then, Gaming Berry. Hopefully see you in another stream then. Because we're almost close to like ending the stream now, so hopefully see you next time then, mate. Alright, anyway. Me trying to give myself humor after staying up for 2 hours in a row. Sorry, 2 days in a row? Because I cannot sleep. Please get some bloody sleep, mate. I mean, if you're struggling to go to sleep, I always would recommend, like, having something to drown out your surroundings or have your brain focus on, like, basically nothing, so that way you can have easier time going to sleep. So whether that's, like, listening to music in the background or noise or whatever like that, you know, any of that could help your brain just to, like, phase out and slowly go to, like, a sleeping sort of, like, thing for your brain, maybe. It might not work 100% of the time, though, but definitely give it a try, then. Anyway, Sea Dog says, good, and you? My day's been alright. Been pretty chill and able to do some productive stuff at some points, so overall it's not too bad. So yeah, glad to hear you're doing pretty well so far though, Sea Dog. Alright, still need to lower down this a little bit of terrain here. Move out of the way, you freaking piece of piglin shite. I mean, you're not really much of a piece of shite, but at the same time, just mind your own business, piglin. Alright. I have to deposit a crap ton of like excess netherrack before I lose my inventory space again. There we go, throw that away. Yeah, that's what we're working on. You can take a look at the chats, or you can actually do !project to get a better picture about what we're doing right now. It's a nice sort of paragraph full of like of lore and also a bit more ideas about what we're working on at the moment. But yeah, I mean, if you're struggling to like get some sleep, again, just to listen to music. I don't really know if like my voice would always be effective most of the time for you to go to sleep though. So I would still recommend just listening to like music or some sort of like podcast in the background, I guess. That could still help a little bit. Alright, anyway, go and fill in the leftover bits over here. I'm gonna lower this down because why not? God, I love listening to this track as well. It's such a nice track. Fill in all the spots. Ah! Not even like bloody putting the right bloody blocks in the right position. Thank you. Zal and Laura says they have to get going. That's no worries then, mate. Hopefully see you next time, Zal and Laura. Be sure to get some good rest as well, mate. Alright, then just fill this area in. Alright, a few more minutes left until the stream finally ends, so we could finally kind of like raise a little bit of the terrain over here. Try to make sure that fits out pretty well. Have you tried something that isn't heavy metal specifically? Because I don't think heavy metal will be a very good way to like distract your mind a little bit. Ideally, listening to something boring can help you. Anyway, my foot is still getting a bit warm. Dun 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 boom dun. Yeah, that's still not healthy, Xander. Drinking 12 energy drinks a day is, yeah, not helpful. Probably as best you just don't do that, ideally. Unless you're legitimately trolling us, because I don't know if you know full well that you cannot go to sleep very well with that habits happening right now. Or that type of habits happening right now. Alright, make sure everything else is cleaned around through here. Alright, there we go. Raise up a little bit of the terrain around through here and see if that will work. Oh, my stomach is really trying to be bloody annoying. Throw in some more netherrack. Let's see how that will look. Yeah, not trolling. Yeah, I would highly recommend you cut back on the amount of energy drinks you're consuming, and that could help you actually get some sleep then. Because that's not healthy whatsoever. Like, more than anything above, like, the number of, like, energy drinks that is, like, one energy drink is one too many, or, yeah, way too many, honestly. So yeah, I would highly recommend you cut down the amount of energy drinks you've been drinking. That's not healthy whatsoever for your brain or your heart. Anyway, I'm not surprised that you're not getting enough sleep then. Anyway, I think that I'm gonna probably call it for tonight by the looks of it, because so far we're able to make some pretty good progress around through here, but it's already past like the 2-hour mark for me for these types of streams. So I'm gonna get some rest and hopefully continue on fixing up this stupid bloody hill once we're back live tomorrow. Tomorrow at the same time. I cannot speak anymore. Wow. But anyway, apart from that, pretty much we need to raise up a little bit more of the terrain over here. We still need to tidy up a crap ton of terrain around this side over here. So there's still like a lot of stuff we still need to work on. But yeah, I'm really debating about keeping this area maybe. So that might be something I might need to discuss later on. But overall, we're making some pretty good progress. I managed to like clear out this entire area, which is pretty nice. So I'm gonna probably get some rest and hopefully able to get some good sleep, maybe, I guess, because God knows how long this bloody like heat is gonna last in my bloody room. Anyway, how you doing by the way though, 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 or just 𝗦cie? I'm so sorry if I cannot pronounce your name correctly, I guess. Also, Fox becomes a doctor professional, whatever the frick that means, Edie. Like, I'm just giving my, like, straightforward advice. Don't drink a crap ton of energy drinks. So, like, it's, like, really bloody annoying. Why it won't work? Because I can see it, and I don't know why it's not working for you. So, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna get some sleep now, or getting some rest. Oh my god, you really are just beginning to be spammy now, because I can see it in my chat. If you cannot see it, just refresh the chat window after a while. But anyway, I'm gonna call it for tonight, boys. So if you guys haven't taken a look at my wacky Discord server yet, I mean... why? Just join the wacky Discord server so that way you get notified immediately when we go live next time for another future stream like this. And if you want to see more of these, just join the wacky Discord server. You get notifications immediately when we go live next time. So anyway, I'm gonna call it for tonight then. Also, hi 𝗦cie. Unfortunately, I'm gonna end the stream a little bit, or like pretty much like now, because I'm need to get some rest, and it's already past the 2-hour mark. But yeah, hopefully I see you guys next time. Be nice, be chill, and I also would see you guys next time in a future stream tomorrow, since we're able to stream on Wednesdays nowadays. So yeah, definitely join the wacky Discord server if you haven't, by the way, so you get notified of when we go live next time. Alright, pretty nice. Anyway, I have no idea how to do a freaking outro.